Up until now, I've bounced around opening drawings, opening files, opening projects. What I want to do is get you used to the AutoCAD electrical environment. If you've used AutoCAD before, you'll be used to some of the tools already, like the ribbon, and also how to create blocks and how to utilize drawing files, DWG files. However, if you haven't used AutoCAD before, the environment can be a little bit daunting. Let's look at what the AutoCAD electrical environment does. Well, there are new things that you may never have experienced before, such as the project manager here on the left-hand side. That allows you to open up projects and link drawings into those projects, like the file names project that we looked at previously with our file naming philosophy. So you'll notice there GENIECJIC like before, and you'll notice this particular drawing is GEN environment. So it's a general drawing, no standards or units applied. Now what I've got here is a PLC, standard electrical component, as you can see with all the connectors each side. Now it is an AutoCAD block. So if I hover over that, like so, and highlight it, it tells me it's a block reference, and it tells me it's on the layer SYMS for symbols. So if I go back to the Home tab on the ribbon, and just click on that block once, it's on the layer Symbols. Now when you're using the AutoCAD electrical environment, you use blocks all the time. That's because the block attribute data goes back to the database in the AutoCAD electrical drawing. In AutoCAD, you can also explode blocks. Now, if I select this PLC and I explode it, as you can see, it breaks down into the component parts, the lines that make up the PLC, and also all of these bits of text. These bits of text are all attributes. If I click on one or highlight one, like so, that's an attribute. Now you'll notice it's on layer 0. What you should always do is create all of your information to make into a block and put it onto layer 0. I'll just hit escape there and just hover over that again like so. And as you can see, it doesn't highlight any name or anything. That's because it's an attribute. All of those attributes have a meaning or a definition. So if I just undo that explode and go back and then select the PLC, and instead of exploding it, I right click, I get this lovely editing tool. And it's like a flashlight. I can go around and pick whatever I want to do with this. I can edit the component, I can align it, I can go and look at the attributes of that component, I can list, hide and edit, I can rotate an attribute, for example. So if I go rotate attribute like that, select the attribute I want to rotate. So if I zoom in a bit and come in here, I'll select that attribute there, I can rotate it. I can click on it again and rotate it again and keep rotating it until it's back to its original position and then just press enter. So that's the AutoCAD electrical environment. You don't get that in vanilla AutoCAD, in regular AutoCAD. That's because we're using AutoCAD electrical and it's got all these electrical tools in the environment that you work. So as you can see, that environment is very, very useful. It's a professional environment that allows you to be professional and quick at what you do. I'll just zoom out a little bit now and pan upwards. And what I can do, you'll notice that's PLC 1 right there. Let's go to the Schematic tab on the ribbon and look at panels here. So there you go, I can insert connectors, and the one next to it, insert PLC. I'm going to go for a PLC full unit there. And now it's gone to the JIC schematic symbols. Now the JICs load up as standard in AutoCAD Electrical, and they're American Imperial units. And these are all the standard components. So there's a PLC fixed unit made by AB. I'll go and pick the L16 with that one there, which is the same as the one I've already got in the drawing. And as you can see, as I bring that in, it's the wrong rotation. So what I can do, I can just right click, like so, rotate, type in the angle I want, which is 90. You'll see that on the command line. Press enter, and now it's at the right angle. It's at 90 degrees. I click, and it comes in. Now, as soon as it comes in, it asks me for the data on that PLC module. There's the tag there. So what we can do there is just change that to PLC2, click on OK, and as you can see, I've numbered it. It's a different one now, and it's a different PLC in the database. So that's this environment that you've got to get used to now, where when you're bringing blocks in, because of the way they're attributed to the database, it automatically brings up those dialog boxes, and also get used to that editing tool when you select now, and then you right click. It's very different. It's not like the old AutoCAD shortcut menu if you're used to it. So get used to the environment in AutoCAD Electrical and use it to your advantage. It will make you quicker in your AutoCAD Electrical drawing.